Right, everyone, so an important weather update. I know a lot of you have already been messaging on TikTok, Instagram and various other platforms, but I do like to keep everyone up to date, of course, here on our main channel on YouTube. So welcome back if you are tuning back in as a subscriber. If you're new, a big welcome as well. I'm Andrew, I do live here in South Tenerife. I'm just in the car rental office at the moment, and it is getting quite windy out there, but I'm having a lot of messages, also some emails, people picking up cars, either wanting them, also asking if it's still going to be safe out and about on the roads, because there is a few articles out and about and a government red alert warning for weather for tomorrow, which is Thursday, the 3rd of April. So I'm going to read you this article from the Canary Weekly, just so you're all up to speed and you know exactly what is going on. So the government declares maximum alert in Tenerife and La Palma as storm Nuria approaches. The Canary Islands government has declared a state of maximum red alert for wind on the islands of Tenerife and La Palma, effective from midnight tonight. So from midnight today, Wednesday, is when that alert kicks in. That is going to then go through for the full day, covering all of the islands, but particularly us and La Palma, particularly Tenerife South as well. Now, they have already closed the schools, so the schools tomorrow are not going to be in. They're going to be online sessions instead, to save, obviously, the kids going up to school and any danger or anything like that. The decision was announced based on forecasts by the AEMET and other relevant sources, and is being implemented under Canary Islands' specific emergency plan for adverse weather conditions. In addition to the maximum alert for Tenerife and La Palma, a general alert for strong winds has also been declared across the rest of the archipelago, which includes El Hierro, La Gomera, Gran Canaria, Fuerteventura and Lanzarote. So you could see across the islands tomorrow that weather being a little bit mixed, but in particular here in Tenerife and La Palma, it is going to be quite strong. We've got some big winds, high seas as well. I have just had a message from Naomi at the Tenerife Channel Excursions just to let me know that most of the excursions tomorrow are now cancelled. Your likes of your buggies, your boat trips, things like that. Siam Park, I believe, is still meant to be open, as well as Laura Park as well. But to be aware, your likes of your water sports, your jet skis, all of that stuff is cancelled tomorrow, and everyone is either being refunded or moved on to different trips. But she did just call me and let me know. So it is, it's worse than I thought it was going to be in terms of the warnings. I knew it was coming, and everyone's going, oh, Thursday looks a bit iffy, but it does seem to be a little bit more serious than I thought it would be. They're expecting speeds of up to 60 to 70 kilometres an hour in terms of wind, and yeah, big strong gusts, in particular hurricane force gusts of up to 110 to 130 kilometres an hour, or even stronger, in particularly in high altitude zones such as the summits of La Palma, Teide National Park as well, elevated areas of southeastern Tenerife and the South Airport. So we could well see some flight disruptions tomorrow as well. It's very likely we're going to see flight disruptions tomorrow. Very, very likely. So that, again, is something to consider if you're on your way home on that day. Bear in mind your flight not get in to take you home. If you're on your way in, you may find yourself diverted to another island, or even possibly flights cancelled, depending how bad this goes. Let's hope it's not as bad as it's being predicted here. It does look like it's going to be, it's mainly winds, not so much rain, mainly winds, which does affect things quite a lot. And they've also issued a coastal alert for the entire Canary Islands beginning at midnight. This warning comes in light of expected westerly and southwesterly winds reaching force 7 and occasionally force 8 as well, especially in open water. So you're going to see some very, very choppy seas out there. Rough to very sea conditions are expected, with waves between 3 and 4 metres, combined with sea waves of 4 or 5 metres as well in areas of La Palma, El Hierro as well. So it's going to be pretty rough over the next few days. So I want to jump on, to warn you about it so you can make some plans. Now, that is where I want you all to get involved in the comments. You've got this forecast here. You've come away for a week. What would you do tomorrow? Would you chill in the hotel? Would you hope the sun comes out? Would you go and explore Siam Mall? Would you come and rent a car? Loads of people are. It's still going to be safe to drive in certain areas. Be careful where you've got the high winds, but It's still going to be okay to drive around. Would you try and explore a little bit? It does look like the north is going to be a little bit calmer than the south here, so maybe you jump on the bus or jump in a car and head up north. Let me know what you would recommend someone to do down in the comments. I know a lot of you are going to say, go to the bars, go and chill, go and do some bowling, go and have a bite to eat. But I just wanted to jump on so you can plan it, especially if you're on your way over, be aware with those flights. Hopefully you get here okay. It could well be that you end up landing in the North Airport. We had that a couple of weeks ago. Some of our clients were diverted to Tenerife North Airport, and in some cases, people were diverted to other islands. If that does happen, it's down to the airline to look after you, so they will either have to put you in hotels, get you another flight. Most of the time, if you do get diverted to the North, which is about an hour away from the South Airport, they will put on a bus that brings you down to the South Airport, and then you would get on your relevant buses to your hotel or a relevant taxi, or pick up your car hire from the South Airport, which you'd booked. But it's just to get on and warn you all, it does look like it's going to be quite bad. I will try and jump on and do a live stream or a weather update tomorrow. You know I like it when I don't like it, but if we do get unusual weather and things, I always try and jump on and have a little wander around and see what's going on. And we do normally try and do some little streams and things just to keep you up to date. Obviously, I won't if it's particularly dangerous, but if it's strong winds and stuff, for people are still out and about, we'll jump on and do a live stream. So keep an eye on the channel if you want to see exactly what it's like. Make sure you are hitting the subscribe. I know a lot of you have said that you're not getting your notifications and things, so do make sure you've got those turned on. Make sure you're still subscribed as well. There's been a few issues where people have been getting unsubscribed from channels without them even knowing, so make sure you are still subscribed. Hit the thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok and Facebook. I do post little updates on there every single day. Quite a few TikToks every day as well, little weather updates and things, so I will be keeping you up to date on there as well. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you would do if you had tomorrow as a day of your holiday. What would you recommend for people watching who might be here, who might be a little bit disappointed? The good news is it is not looking like it's going to be around for too long. It looks like we're getting one really bad day, and then according to my forecast here, which you might be able to see, it's saying that from Friday all the way to Tuesday next week, it's just going to be full sun every day, 24 degrees, and it's looking like it's going to be nice. So it's mainly just tomorrow, Thursday, one crazy day, and hopefully it's all gone. So fingers crossed. Thank you very much for watching. Hit the subscribe, and of course, stride on.